Are the doctors not giving you any answers following your child's birth injury? In other words, you have a situation in which you have questions and the doctors are just not answering your questions regarding your child. Want to know what I'm getting at here? Stay with me as I share with you this very important information. Hello, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm a childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorney practicing law in the state of Maryland, and I would like to quickly talk with you today about some really important information. And this information is going to deal with one or two ways in which you can see this. The first being in which doctors they're not answering your questions. Your child has suffered an injury at birth and you trying to figure out what's going on, and the doctors are kind of, they're just kind of blowing you off. That's the first situation. The second one is when you have gotten a diagnosis from the doctors, but they seem to be unsure about it, or you seem to be unsure about where they're going with everything. I want to talk with you today about these issues, and I have shot a couple of videos over the last couple of days, and they've kind of been dealing with this answer to this question, but coming at it from a different way. And so today I would like to talk with you about this situation where the doctors they're not answering your questions, or you're unsure as to a diagnosis. And the first thing that you can do if they're not answering any questions at all is you can get another medical professional or get another doctor for your child. And you'll be surprised. A lot of times we'll have individuals who will be like, well, who am I to question what's going on with my doctor? Or who am I to question my child's doctor? Well, the thing is you got to remember, this is your child that we're talking about, and you need answers. You need to know what types of treatment options that might be out there for your child. So if you've got a situation where a doctor is just not answering your questions or they're blowing you off, go get another doctor to take a look at everything. The second situation, when you have a diagnosis, but the doctors, they don't seem to be sure about that diagnosis or sure about certain treatment options. Again, in this situation, you can get a second opinion. That's right. You can get a second opinion. You can get another doctor to take a look at everything for you. Because like I said, you got to remember, this is your child. This is your child's future. This is your future with your child. So there is a lot at stake. And as a parent, you cannot be afraid to either go get another doctor to take a look at some things or to get a second opinion. Now, before I get out of this video today, I want to also remind you that if you are dealing with a situation like this, or maybe you kind of felt that some things went wrong during the labor and delivery of your child, and you would like to make sure that, going forward, you have everything in place. What I would suggest is that you get the medical records that were surrounding the birth. That's right, get all of the medical records. Make sure that not only do you get the baby's records, but you get your records too, mom. Make sure that there's two sets. Make sure you get mom and baby's records. So why have I taken the time today to talk with you about this really important information? Because if you are watching this video, more than likely, one of these things has happened to you. Either your doctors are blowing you off and they're not listening to you, or you have a diagnosis and you're really not sure about that diagnosis, or the doctors, they may not be too sure about the diagnosis, and you're wondering, what can you do going forward? That's why I'm taking the time today to talk with you about these things. If you would like to talk with me further about your situation, maybe you're wondering, whether you should have an attorney to take a look at what's going on. Maybe you are wondering, or you're concerned about your medical bills that are piling up. Maybe you're concerned about some of the care and the things that your child is going to need into the future and how you will pay for these things. If you've got these types of questions, this is what I invite you to do. And remember, taking this next action, it costs you absolutely nothing. And what is that action? To pick up the phone and give me a call. I could be reached at 301-850-4832, or if you prefer, send me an email to medicalinjury@bostonlawllc.com. I answer Maryland childbirth, injury, and medical malpractice questions just like yours all the time, and I'll be happy to take some time to listen to your story. All right, that's going to be it for today's quick educational video. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the childbirth, injury, and medical malpractice attorneys here at Boston Law Group, LLC, and we will see you next time. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.